So question 1 asks you to distribute. And remember, when you're distributing, you're giving something to all of the groups or the terms that are inside the brackets. So this 3 here says to multiply everything inside these brackets by 3. So that means I need to multiply 3 times x and also 3 times -7. So the first thing I do is go 3 times x, which I can write as 3x. Now I'm going to write a second term, which is 3 times -7. 3 times -7 is -21, so I'm going to write minus 21. If I start with 2 terms here, I should end with 2 terms here. The next one is 3 times 4 plus m minus r plus 3t. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms in here, so that just a little side note to myself would be that when I finish, before I simplify, I should have 4 terms. So now I'm going to multiply the 3 to every piece. First one is 3 times 4, which is 12. Then 3 times m tells me I have 3 m's, and I put a plus because it's positive 3 m's. 3 times -r, so if I have -r, another -r, and another -r, I would have 3 -r's, so -3 r's. And the last one is 3 times 3t. So if I had 3 t's, and then I did that 3 times, I would end up with 9 t's. So if you ever have a number and a variable together and you're multiplying by another number, you can just multiply the 2 numbers together. 3 times 3 is 9, so I have 9 t's total. In this challenge question, it looks a little bit different than you might be used to. So we have 4a on the outside, which means we need to multiply each piece by 4a. So to start with, we have 4a times 6. You're used to seeing it maybe with 6 on the outside and 4 a's on the inside. But when we multiply, it doesn't matter what order we do it in. So I have 4 a's times 6, or in other words, 6 times 4 a's leaves me with 24 a's. Now I'm going to multiply 4a times a. So remember, when I have 2 variables multiplied together, I could write it like this. That means I have plus 4a times a. But how do we write a times a? There's a little symbol we use called squared, which means that we multiply something by itself. So a times a we can also write as a squared, which means when I clean this up a little, I have 24 a's plus 4a squared.